Do you want to learn how to get more views on your Instagram stories? Well, you've come to the right place because in this video, I share 13 strategies to get more eyeballs on your content. Hello, I'm Emiley and welcome to my channel. I am a brand and content strategist and I love helping small business owners like you create their brand stories online. So I don't know if you've heard, but on Instagram, about half of their daily users are on Instagram stories, which is a massive, massive number. But depending on your niche and your brand, it may be actually more than that number. I know for me personally, I opt for stories over the feed almost daily. I find like I get really stuck in that next of Instagram stories rather than scrolling through the feed. So in saying that, I want to help you get seen by more of your potential customers as well as more of your audience that's already following you. But before we get into that, I want to show you exactly how to find out how many views your stories are currently getting. So a really easy way to do this is just click on your stories and at the bottom you can see how many people have viewed your stories. So that's one way to do it. But to see if someone has But you can also click on Insights, which will show you in a quick sort of snapshot how many people have viewed your stories recently, as well as the stories that you've done in the past as well. So if you're wanting to find out how to see who has done a poll, you just swipe up and then it shows you who has voted. So for this particular poll I did, 3 people voted yes. A little extra tip for you is you can actually DM these people directly. So I just click on that and I can write a message. So especially if my post is about something that I can send them a link to, or I can send them a bit more information with, or I can engage a conversation about, this is a really cheeky little strategy that not a lot of businesses are using currently. Cool, so you know how many people are looking at your stories currently, but in this video, I'll be sharing 13 strategies that actually help you to be seen by more people, more potential customers. But if you're new here, please consider subscribing. I release new videos every Tuesday about marketing and mindset strategies, which are full of so much goodness, like in this video. But let's get into those 13 strategies now. Strategy number 1 is use 10 hashtags. So you have the ability to use up to 10 hashtags, whether you use it as a sticker first or you just go straight into creating those hashtags, you have a maximum of 10. So the point of this is to reach more people within that hashtag's story. Strategy 2 is to make sure you're using niche hashtags, because if you're using hashtags that have millions and millions of posts, it's likely that there'll be millions and millions of stories associated to that hashtag as well. Instagram chooses which stories actually feature in that hashtag story. So if you're small and you're not getting a lot of engagement currently, I would go for niche hashtags over bigger hashtags, because this will give you a better opportunity of actually being seen. Number 3 is to use geotags. So this might be a specific location, or it might be a cafe that you're at, or another venue or something like that that has a location on Google. And the cool thing about this is that you are able to be seen by people that are visiting that geotag. So if people are searching for that geotag in Instagram, your story potentially will come up. Number 4 is to tag other small businesses. So especially if you're sharing content from other brands' accounts, make sure you tag them, because then they'll be notified that you've tagged them and then they might actually share your content with their audience as well. Strategy number 5 is to get on video, because people are wanting to connect with you as a business owner rather than just a brand. They will be more likely to continue to watch a video of content that you're sharing rather than just random collection of photos. Number 6 is to mix up your content. So while yes, I think being on video is really important and showing your face, make sure you limit this to maybe 2 or 3 stories, but then add a boomerang or add a photo or add a video of a something happening in your office, a landscape, whatever it is, but mix it up a lot, because if you just keep putting video content or just photo content, it doesn't create that sort of interesting story that people will keep clicking next for. They'll start to swipe and go to the next brand. Number 7 is to split up your content. So what I mean by this is every time you post, you're going to be bumped up to the start of the stories feed in your followers' accounts. So when you do post regularly throughout the day rather than 10 different things in 1 hour, then you're going to be bumped up continuously throughout the day. So if something cool has happened, or if you've got a lot to say, a lot of ideas going, create your posts and then save them. And when you save them, you can just post them later on in the day. Number 9 is add captions to your videos. Because not everyone watches videos with the sound on, for them to get the true value of the video, you want to still be able to articulate what the message is that is on the video. So write out exactly what you're saying in the video as a little caption. If you really don't have time to do this, make sure you write at least the keywords or the headliner of what you're trying to say in your video. Number 10 is to share polls or sliders. So these are a really easy way for your audience to engage with you and to share a little bit of their preferences with you. When you are actually able to get this engagement from them, Instagram knows that your content is something that they like. So you're going to be more likely to appear in their newsfeed with posts that you actually post just by putting a little poll on your stories. Number 11 is to tease your stories in your posts. So what I mean by this is within your post that you're creating in the caption, say there's more info or behind the scenes or something extra. I'm talking about this in more detail on my stories. That way people will actually want to go from your feed into your stories. Number 12 is share other people's content. So the cool thing about this is not only is it a way to share interesting content that you don't have to create yourself, you're building a relationship with another small business or an influencer or something like that, but it's a really great way for them to potentially share your content. Make sure you tag them in your post, but when you do this, if you've said something interesting or commented on what they've actually posted, they are quite likely to share it with their audience as well. And strategy number 13 is to add a call to action to your bio. So if you've got a little bit extra space on your bio or you don't have any other call to actions on your bio, make sure you add watch my Instagram stories for whatever it is you share on your stories, whether it be tutorials or tips or behind the scenes. If you put that call to action there, for people that are landing on your bio from other sources, they might actually check out your stories. And because they've connected with you, they might actually give you a follow from there. Have you learned something new? Drop your biggest takeaway in the comments below, because I'd love to see what you got from this video. And I hope it's actually helped you understand how to get more views on your Instagram stories. Next up, go and watch my video, 10 tips for using video on Instagram stories. I know this is a space where a lot of business owners feel very uncomfortable getting in front of the camera, but in this video, I will share 10 tips for how to get over that fear. And they're really, really simple and easy to implement. So that's it from me for today. I hope you loved this video. Give it a thumbs up if you did, and consider subscribing if you're new here, because I release new videos every Tuesday. So until next time, bye for now.